everybody, this is Brent back with another edition of Near Mint Musings, and today I'm going to show off some 2020 recent pickups of my main man Nelson Cruz. That's right. If you saw my video last week, I did a pickup video for Kyle Lewis, and he is one of the top rookies in the major leagues this year, still leading rookies in most offensive categories. And so is my man Nelson Cruz here. He is at the young age of 40, defying odds, and really just continues to rake year in and year out. And this year's no exception. He's tied for the league lead in home runs with Fernando Tatis Jr. And he is top 5 in RBIs. He's top 10 in average and in on-base percentage and hits and slugging. He's just having another fantastic year at the young age of 40 and really been a rock in the Minnesota Twins offense this season. You see before you a lot of his the bobbleheads and the Funko Pop in his Mariners gear. I really fell in love with Nelson when he was with the Mariners for 4 seasons before spending the last 2 seasons with Minnesota. And because of that, he's become a big part of my PC, and I've collected quite a few of his cards over the years. I actually did a top 10 video of my top Nelson Cruz cards. I'll put a link in the description down below. I had a lot of fun making that video. Have some really cool cards that I'm blessed to have in the PC, and had a lot of fun making that video. So again, I'll link that down below if you want to check that out. But today we're really just going to focus on my recent 2020 pickups. And as you can obviously see in the description of the video, there's a big one, right? So, and that's going to be revealed at the end, because that's what you do, right? But this is it's in this envelope. I promised a couple good friends of mine that I would not show the card without opening it on video. So that's this promise I will hold steady to. So without further ado, let's jump right in, shall we? So the first card I want to show you is from the recent release of Topps Archives, and this is the base card of Topps Archives in the 1974 Topps style. So really good, clean looking card of Nelson Cruz. Really happy with that one. Just picked that one up. When you have a good season like Nelson is having, you get some Topps Now cards, and one of the cards he got was from the second game of the season. He had a it's called This Is 40, due to his age of being 40. He had a 4-hit, 7 RBI day. That was game 2 of the season against the White Sox. He just completely obliterated them. And his second Topps Now card was a more recent game. He had a walk-off single, which led the Twins to 4 straight wins. That was back when they were winning. They're currently on a 5-game losing streak. So hopefully, with a couple of key injuries coming to an end, get some bats back into the lineup that'll complement Nelson. Hopefully the Twins will get back to their winning ways. So like this. And there's actually a third Topps Now card of him that will be coming soon. So yeah. And then I was able to pick up one card I have got from Museum Collection. Is this awesome quad relic with Nelson up on the top left there. And then his teammates of Mitch Garver, Jose Barreros, and Miguel Sano, numbered out of 99. Just a really good, clean-looking quad relic card from Museum Collection. So happy to have that one in the relic wing of my Nelson Cruz PC. Next, we're going to go through some 2020 Chrome pickups that I've made recently. So I'll go through these relatively quickly. But we've got the base refractor, looking good, as it should. Just love that. Could do that all day. And then we have the X-Fractor or checkerboard. Really like those. I think those really refract nicely. Here is numbered out of 99, the green wave. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Then we have numbered out of 150, the blue refractor. Looks good with the uni. I like that. And then negative refractor. Some like these, some don't. Usually in the like camp. Not going to overspend on these things, but I just like the variety that these different variations of refractors can give, and this is no different, so I like that one a lot. Prism refractor. That's another one that refracts nicely. So that was really cool, like that one. And then lastly, for these, I have the pink refractor. Very cool. And then a couple more that I have that I'll put into some one-touches just because they're higher, or lower, I should say, in serial number. The orange wave. Yeah, so you have orange wave, green wave, blue wave. So all the color variations also have a wave variation. This is numbered out of 25. Kind of hard to see, sorry about that. Like that a lot. Put him right there for the moment. And then we have the gold wave. Yeah, how about that? So that is numbered out of 50 for the gold wave. It's a really sharp looking card. Topps Chrome gold wave. Put him there for the moment. So I was talking to a couple friends of mine, and also I think it came up on a Facebook message group that we were talking about our favorite releases of 2020. And I really think at the end of the day, I know we're only going into September now, but Panini Select is got to be one of my favorites. Just love the aesthetic of the set this year. I love how it looks. Select's always, I mean, not always, but recently, I know last year's was solid as well. Really like the stylings and the different refractors and variations that they offer. I mean, there's a ton of them. Some of you guys know that. If you're chasing a rainbow in Select, you better have, 30 spots plus set aside for the cards that you need. They don't mess around. But aesthetic-wise, just love it, love it, love it, love it. So of the 2020 Select, one of my favorite subsets of Select, and thankfully Nelson is in it, is the Moonshots set. And this is the base refractor. I just love this card. Really one of my favorite cards of the year. Just the way that it looks, the style of it. Man, it's just fantastic. Sorry, I get lost in it. This is the base prism, Moonshots. So when I first saw that, it's one of those cards that, it looks good on eBay, and then you get it in hand, and then it really looks good. And that's the case with that one. So got that one pretty early on, right? So then, of course, you see what they have next, and that's the gold Moonshots. This is numbered out of 10. This is 8 out of 10. And that is just amazing. I have these sitting out in my office, and you can see why. They're just beautiful, aesthetically pleasing, at least for me, cards. The symmetry, the circles, it almost looks like, he's on the moon because you got Earth down below him and stuff. And when you're the Boomstick, many of your home runs are out there in orbit somewhere. So, yeah, gorgeous, right? So those two I've had for a while. Pretty soon, recently after the set was released, I jumped on those two bad boys. But about 2 weeks ago, my man Matt from the Essential Credentials, you should check him out. I'll put a link down below. I know many of you know him. He's a pillar in the community. He's also a good guy. So, hey, Brent, he messaged me. He goes, did you see this? And he showed me an eBay listing. And I'm like, no. But now that I have to get it. You big jerk. So, you have those moments where you see a card and you got to have it. You need it. You want it. And it just needs to be in your collection. I think that's what he said. He goes, this needs to be in your collection. I'm like, yeah, it does. God dang it. It's those moments when you see those cards, you go into, okay, how am I going to get that mode? And for me, I had to sell a couple of cards to even think about making an offer. So thankfully, as mentioned before, I have a hot commodity in Kyle Lewis. And I had a couple of extra cards of his that I knew would get some money, being as hot as he is right now. The crazy as the hobby is, you have, 2 solid games in a row, your card, just doubles or triples in value, let alone, a solid first month of the season. Was able to sell them and sell them rather quickly for what I was asking, which was great. So turned around, made an offer on this card, and he came back with a counter offer, and that counter offer was still under what I was willing to pay or was hoping to pay. So countered his counter, and he took it. So that's what's in here. So probably most of you already know what this is going to be. That's all right. I'm not trying to be that clandestine in my approach here. I opened up that first envelope just because I didn't want to struggle on camera too long. I have broken this tape, but I promise you I have not looked at this card yet. So let me, hopefully I open this up with a, yes, okay, cool. So without any more drama, this is a 1 of 1. Now this is my first 1 of 1 for a Panini product. I have a couple of 1 of 1s, like relic, kind of random things. I think I have like a white whale. I have a printing plate, and some other random stuff. But this is my first, like subset, chase the rainbow type of 1 of 1, right? So here we are. I have not seen this yet.
Oh, Nelly.
This is the gold vinyl. I think Panini calls them, they're superfractors, right? But they called it the gold vinyl. And there it is. Wow. It's interesting for me because it doesn't refract as much as a normal refractor, right? But it has like that gold shimmer, shine, kind of circular checkerboard type of vibe to it that maybe doesn't come across on camera. I'm sure many of you, or some of you have 1 of 1s like this that could relate. This is my first one in hand. So this is, that cherry was just popped. So, yeah, well, this deserves to be put like its brethren up on the stands right now in a black Ultra Pro One Touch. So let me do that. And as I'm taking it out, actually the surface of this card is very, I guess it is vinyl. It just kind of has like a thicker coating on it that is kind of hard to show on camera. But there we are. Nelson Cruz 2020 Select Moonshot Gold Vinyl 1 of 1.
Boomstick Moonshot.
Booyah. How about that? And just like that, the rainbow is complete. Gotta love a 3-card rainbow. Yeah, that's fantastic. My goodness. So I am super stoked and blessed to have these 3 cards in my collection. They will hold a prime location in my office so I can gawk at them all day. And yeah, so there you go. Moonshot trifecta. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. God bless. We'll see you later.